The Lionsgate Portal is not only about manifestation, y'all. It is about having the courage to be seen and to be seen in your creative power and in your creative energy. I am about to give you 3 ways to get over your fear of visibility. Now, the Lionsgate Portal is coming up on August the 8th, and I felt like this was a good time for me to have this conversation with you. My name is Dr. Kamisha, and I am a metaphysical psychologist. I particularly help mystical entrepreneurs learn how they can get paid to speak, teach, travel, share their knowledge with the world without anybody handing them a microphone or inviting them to the stage, even though it can evolve into that if they want to. If that sounds like you, go to my bio and take the Goddess Voice quiz so you can find out what your next step is. One of the first things that I share with my students or my mentees to help them get over their fear of being seen is doing a name reading for them. I help them understand the esoteric meaning of their name, and I will pull things out of it and tie it to their natal chart if I can see it. Once they do this, 9 times out of 10, they are ready to go because their name is literally telling them that it's literally giving them the clues for either what they need to work on in order for them to get over their fear. And once they start working on those things, the things start to move around and things start to come to life. Or their name might literally be telling them that they are supposed to speak, teach, travel, write a book, author, whatever. It will give them the confirmation that they're looking for. So that's why that is the first tool that I give them. Number two is more so about a metaphysical mindset that you really need to get down into your cells so that you can get over your fear of being seen. And that is understanding that universal principle backs up the concept of watch time converting into actual money, right? We say it all the time is money, time is money. Attention is money. Watch time turns into money. Now, I could go so many different ways with this, but the way that I want you to think about it is understanding how social media platforms work. Social media platforms have turned watch time into money because they are only following universal law and universal principles. When you think about celebrities and how they get paid, I know you probably think that they're getting paid because of their skill. No, they're getting paid because they are not afraid of people watching them in their skill. They are not afraid of people seeing them in their creative energy. There's plenty of people that have a lot of different skills. There's plenty of people that sing better than even probably Beyonce. But it's the fear, it's the concept of getting over the fear of being seen in your creative energy is what makes a difference. And so universal law shows us that if you get over your fear of being seen in your creative energy, the watch time and not being afraid of people watching you for a long time can convert into money. Take somebody an example like Kim Kardashian. People always say, well, she doesn't even have any skills, blah, 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 blah. Yes, she does. She has the skill of capturing watch time. She has the skill of capturing attention. I don't care how you want to think about it. That is what it really is because watch time can be alchemized into money. And once you really understand that and you know that it's a universal law and a universal principle, a mindset shift should take place. You know the scripture that says, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Well, the truth is that you are already invisible. Hold on. Let me explain. You are already, spiritually speaking, see, I'm always speaking from the perspective of a metaphysical psychologist. Psychologically, you think that you are physically being seen when the truth is that you are being felt. You are being heard. Yes, people are judging the way you physically look, but they are also tapping into a frequency. That is the reason why some people that may not be as aesthetically pleasing to look at can actually convert watch time into money because they have gotten over their fear of being seen, because they have become a vibe, because they have become a vibration. Well, not even become, they already are. So for you to get over that, you need to understand that you are really a vibe, that you are really a vibration without you even opening your mouth. Right? This is how like a celebrity can turn their vibe, their whole vibration into a damn perfume. And people want to buy it because it's attached to their vibe. You understand what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about them being seen. But once you understand, if you could rewire your mind to understand that you are already invisible, and and that it is really the vibe and the frequency that turns into the money, then you may not be afraid to hit that little red button on the camera.